Hello and welcome to CBN Financial's Market Update, your daily briefing on the big moves in today's markets. Brought to you by your AI host. I'm your AI host, and here's what you need to know right now to guide your investment choices. Global markets are rallying with Japan's Nikkei 225 climbing approximately 0.9% to break the 44,000 mark for the first time. Optimism is fueled by news of looming tariff reductions on Japanese autos and potential new stimulus through a shift in political leadership with more accommodative policies. Tech and industrial stocks led the charge, while defense and certain consumer goods lagged behind. Meanwhile, across the pond, the FTSE 100 edged up modestly about 0.1% as miners surged following a mega $53 billion merger between Anglo-American and Tech Resources, forming the newly dubbed Anglo-Tech. This M&A activity injected fresh strength into commodities and infrastructure sectors, even as consumer sentiment remains mixed. Back in the US, stock futures are holding steady as markets await a major revision to employment figures, potentially revealing up to a 1 million job downward adjustment. This has heightened expectations for an imminent Federal Reserve rate cut, likely of 25 basis points, with some speculating on up to a 50 bps reduction. In pre-market trading, AI-related names stole the spotlight. Nebius jumped nearly 50% on the heels of a $17.4 billion deal with Microsoft. CoreWeave rose 6%. Tourmaline Bio spiked over 56% after Novartis announced its acquisition. And Tech Resources surged on merger news. As the US markets opened, optimism held firm with the Dow rising about 0.4%, the S&P 500 and Nasdaq rising roughly 0.2%, and all markets hovering near record levels. United Health Group jumped nearly 9 to 10% on upgraded outlooks, while Palantir climbed 4% and Taiwan Semiconductor TSMC reached new highs. Nebius surged again, this time over 41%, and other breakouts included strong moves from biotech and mining sectors. Conversely, Core and Main and several others slumped sharply. Turning to India, markets rallied as well. Sensex gained around 150 to 300 points, and Nifty 50 pushed above both 24,800 and later 24,850, driven by strong IT sector momentum from Infosys, optimism over GST cuts, and expectation. Lastly, a cautionary note. JPMorgan warns that markets might face a sell the news reaction once the Fed cuts rates, citing risks like persistent wage inflation and sagging corporate buybacks. They suggest hedging with gold, even while keeping a mildly bullish outlook on AI-driven sectors. That wraps our global market update for today. Markets are reacting strongly to policy expectations, deal-making, and sector-specific catalysts, especially from AI and health tech. Stay strategic.